I'm back on the road, and this time I'm heading up to Scotland. Setting off from Bolton, I'll be travelling up to the top of the Cairngorms National Park, stopping off along the way in search of amazing wildlife. My first stop was Grasmere in the Lake District. Once home to the renowned poet William Wordsworth, Grasmere is a beautiful village with plenty to offer, especially its incredibly tasty and world famous Grasmere gingerbread. My reason for visiting was to hopefully try and find the small red squirrel population that calls this place home. However, I soon hit a big problem with my plan. So I'm in Grasmere now. The place I wanted to go to, Allen Bank, which has the small red squirrel population, is conveniently shut today, which is a shame, but I don't expect to see it. It's too hot. It's too hot today to see anything. I'm not here early enough, so I'm not that bothered. This fence behind me is like their boundary, so I'm hoping maybe one will show itself, but I doubt it. But Grasmere itself is so nice. I've been here plenty of times, so I'm not going to be short on things to do, but it is too hot. I've been sat under this tree for ages, just cooling off and getting some pictures. But yeah, just a nice chilled one today. No wildlife. Typical when I get my other lens out, all the birds and stuff start showing up. So I just saw a jay land right in front of me, and I've seen loads and loads of red starts, which I've never seen before. I had to Google what they were, so annoyed. I headed back to the village, and after watching this scruffy jackdaw for a while, I finally decided to set off on the long journey to my first stop in Scotland, Loch Lomond. So it's day 2 and I'm at RSPB Loch Lomond. I'm not sure what I'm going to see today, but I'm not that bothered. I want to just kind of like enjoy myself before I head up to the Cairngorms. So, but yeah, I mean, I've seen a few small birds, and there was a deer which popped its head up out the grass and then bolted, and I got a video of that. So yeah, the weather's, I mean, it's early, but the weather's not as hot, so I might survive and not melt today. This was the first time I'd ever seen a sedge warbler, and I could have stayed and listened to them all day. However, I finally moved on, and just around the corner, I was about to get a very pleasant surprise. I've just spotted my first red squirrel over there. Is it climbing the tree? I'm gonna have to concentrate. I just looked back on the video of this red squirrel and I thought I'd got this perfect shot where it leapt into the sunshine and then ran off. And it turned out I wasn't concentrating and I got my start and stops mixed up, so I wasn't recording. So oh well, I'll hang around and hopefully get some more, but that's annoyed me a little bit. I waited around a little bit longer, but of course I didn't have much luck. I carried on and eventually I ended up stumbling across the loch, which was a very nice place to just sit back and have a rest. It's getting pretty hot now. I'm melting a bit, so I'm going to head back through this forest now. I didn't realise this reserve literally went on to the loch, which I was very happy about, enjoying myself, skipped some stones. But yeah, if I'm in this forest as well, I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but there is a constant buzz of flies, which is pretty minging. And one bit me on my leg, which was really not nice at all either. So yeah, I'm just going to head back now and get myself a drink before I die. My road trip had got off to a great start and I'd seen some wonderful wildlife and landscapes. Now it was time to head up to my main destination. In part 2, I would travel into Loch Garten, one of my favourite places I've ever visited. I'll also be exploring the local forest behind the house I was staying at, where I'll be welcomed by some very small and cute creatures.